Hi friends, welcome to my channel, and I've got an unboxing from World of Books. So let's have a little look. I like ordering from World of Books because actually, it takes a little bit longer than Amazon, but normally they're a lot cheaper. Amazon prices seem to be quite high. And we have, Ethereal Visions Tarot, but the Lunar Edition. So I'll just pause the video a sec because I just want to go and get a couple of decks out of my collection. Okay, I'm back. So this is by Matt Hughes, and I have a couple of decks by Matt Hughes. One is the original Ethereal Visions and also the Dreamscape Oracle deck. And if you've watched any of my videos, you probably know by now that Art Nouveau is one of my favourite art styles, that and Pre-Raphaelites and Art Deco. I think that whole era of art history, I just love. Anyway, so what shall we do? Let's just unbox this one first. We'll take a quick look at the Dreamscape, and then I think I'm going to compare these two decks, because as I understand it, because it's Ethereal Visions, I think some of the cards have changed, but I think some of them are the same. So I wanted to have a little look at that and see what the difference is. So let's crack on. Open the box. Take a look. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? What's on this one? Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at the sides. This looks like it's deeper than this one. So we've got two different illustrations on the side there. And there. Wow. I wonder if they're the same cards. This has got the phases of the moon on. They're both raised, but this one seems raised a lot more. This is just the gold on the inner. Hard to find. Yeah, some of it's raised. This, a lot more of it is actually raised. And of course the difference in the colours. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to put that to one side. I'm getting confused. Okay, this is a pull apart box with thumb holes to get the duck apart. Shall we have a look at the back just before I open it? Okay. In creating Ethereal Visions Tarot, Matt Hughes has drawn inspiration from the Art Nouveau movement, adopting its distinctive style and meticulous approach to craftsmanship. The artist created 2 additional cards to supplement the traditional Major Arcana. Every detailed image in the 80-card deck is hand-drawn and coloured. This lunar edition includes revised artwork reflecting greater diversity, and each card is illuminated with iridescent silver foil stamping. Includes a 140-page expanded full-colour guidebook. And it says 2022 US Games. Then this one has a 48-page guidebook. So yeah, it's really expanded it. And we've got like a nice sage green here. It's a beautiful colour. So that there is exactly the same text, apart from this little bit at the end about the Lunar Edition. This was 2017, so 5 years between the two decks. And this has gold foil on it. I wonder if it's in order. Nope, it's not in order. Oh, that's it. Yeah, I'm going to have to put it in order. But you can see the beautiful gold foil stamping on these cards. And it truly is a beautiful, beautiful deck. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that moon card. Oh, gorgeous. Okay. And we had just this little guidebook here, which really sparse. The meanings and everything totally honed down. Although there are some astrological correspondence for the majors, not for... Oh, there is for the minors as well. For the suits, but not for the individual cards. And we don't have any spreads or anything. It's very sparse as guidebooks go. Small introduction and straight in. But we do have the beautiful imagery. So that's what we got with the ethereal visions. So with this lunar visions, lunar ethereal visions, whoa, tongue-tied, we get a lot more by the looks of things. So let us see. Wow. And an introduction, we get some spreads in this one, then the major, then the minor, and then about the creator. Yep, cleansing, getting to know. Some spreads, 3 cards, spreads, single and 2 cards. And we have a dedicated spread here. Okay, cool. Oh, and another one. And a space for some notes I never use. Don't want to spoil the guidebook, do you? And some final reflections. Okay, then an introduction to what the major arcana is, and then into the meanings, and we don't have very much. So we've got the astrological correlation, a little bit about the full, upright and reverse. So again, not a great deal of information. Here for the Suit of Cups, as well as the astrological correlation, we've also got the element and the direction. A little introduction to the minors. A tiny picture. And then about the creator. Okay. The Dreamscape Oracle, I do believe is indie. I can't remember. But again, it's got the gold foil. On the cards. And there's not an awful lot of cards in this. Yeah, EV Pub. And this is 2020 and it was a Kickstarter. So what do we have? Oh yeah, one of the he had to put this little piece of paper in about Tiger because it wasn't in the descriptions in the guidebook. So, the premise of the Oracle, the Dreamscape Oracle, is what it really says actually about dreams. So yeah, let the imagery in this deck whisper stories into your mind. Feel the archetypes' power as they draw you into the dream world and show what's deeper past the portals. The meanings, how to use it, and then into the cards. So yeah. And then they're just black and white images in the book. It's no page numbers on it, so I'd have to stand here and actually count them, which I'm not going to do. There's probably about 30, at a guess. There's a spread here, Dreamscape Oracle's 3-card spread, and then performing your first reading, and then the text was provided by Jamie Alford and Hope Hughes. So yeah, that's the Dreamscape. So let's have a look at the lunar, shall we? Okay, so we've got a lovely purpley type colour in the bottom of the box there. Both sides, that's nice. That's nice. It's a better guidebook, but I would say there's not an awful lot of additional information in that one from first glance. Okay, let's open it up and have a look. No edging on this deck, but then there was no edging on the original either, so yeah, gives you scope to edge your own decks if that's your thing. These are the backs, and these are the backs of the original. It's completely different. Lovely swirly shapes. Okay. So I'm going to have to put these in order. So I'll be back in a bit when I've put them in order. Okay, so let's have a little look at them side by side. So this is the lunar edition and this is the original edition, and immediately I can see this looks darker on the underside of that umbrella. I mean, the most noticeable difference is obviously the colour of the gilt. But yeah, if you can see, the inside of that umbrella looks a lot darker. Still got matte on both cards, which is nice. But yeah, apart from that, I mean, this does look a little more saturated in colour, which is nice. Okay, so we have a different card for the Magician. Completely different feel, actually. Look at the way this silver foil on the pentagram there. Oh, isn't that beautiful? He truly is an amazing artist. I love this style. So we've got a darker skin tone colour, and I do believe there's no darker skin tone colours in the original. I think it's all very, very pale to go with that ethereal sort of aesthetic. And here we've got the Magician's tools on this one, but I'm not seeing them on this one. High Priestess looks pretty much the same, but obviously the colour changed. There's more golden hue here to the silvery, purpley type hue on this one. But apart from that, they look the same. And again, we've got a different Empress. This is the image from the front of the box here. Nice, it's very nice. The Emperor, completely different feel for the Emperor. This Emperor here with a beard seems to signify a wise old man who's used to being listened to and obeyed. But here we've got a much younger presenting figure for the Emperor. And here the Emperor's holding the normal globe and ankh, and has the ram's heads at the top. What have we got here? So we've got the ram's head the same here. We've got the ankh actually on the sleeve, and this is more of a chilly type, cold type energy with the furs and the background there. Looks a lot more cold. The Hierophant, that's different as well. It looks like quite a few different cards in the deck. Well, that's completely different. Would you know that was the Hierophant if you didn't see the title? This shooting star. I mean, that's obviously a Hierophant. You can see it with the trappings of the Hierophant here, but I'm not really seeing it there. Well, it's completely different. Artistic choice. Beautiful though. Lovers look the same, just more saturated in colour. The Chariot. Yep, the same. Just darker. And the stars are bigger in this one as well than they are in that one. But yeah, much more saturated. It's still got that signature on the edge. Strength's different. In fact, even the lion's energy looks different. yeah, that's a completely different feel actually. It's the lion that's actually making me feel that way. You know, the relationship between the figure and the lion. Just look a lot, no, different. Hermit, pretty much the same, just as again saturated. I'll probably stop saying that now. But yeah, that's the only difference I can see. Same with the wheel. This Wheel of Fortune actually reminds me of the Magician in the Marielle. I'll just go and get it and just so you can see what I mean. So this is the second edition of Marielle, but yeah, that sort of hooded, cloaked figure. Here they've got the Merkaba. Here the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, that really does remind me of that card. Anyway, put those away. Justice is different, even facing a different direction. I do like the owl in the Justice card here in this figure. It's quite, I don't know, it draws me in, that figure, for some reason on the Justice card. This here is what we'd expect from a Justice, I think, the sword and the scales. Hanged Man. Well, we've got colour change here, so the hair has changed colour and the trousers have changed colour. But apart from that, it looks pretty much the same. Death, yeah, it looks pretty much the same apart, as I said, the colour. This is such an evocative image, isn't it? You know, death as impartial to our suffering. Temperance, beautiful. This seems to, from an angle, seems to glow more. No? Devil looks the same. Tower looks the same. Apart from the fact that the mask, yeah, the mask here hasn't been foiled, but the mask on the Lunar edition has got the foil on it. I wonder why they chose to do that. Apart from that, and the skin tone, pretty much the same. Oh, different star here. They're sliding a little bit, that's just the cardstock. I love the stars around here, I think it's beautiful. This is more of a, feels more of an inward energy, connecting in, whereas this more like a star with a foot in the water there. The moon, oh, my favourite moon card. I love this moon card. So again, the stars in the sky seem a little bit more defined, a bit larger, a more purpley sort of hue, and again saturated. So yeah, that's what I'm noticing really in this Lunar edition, is the colours are a lot more saturated. The sun. And does the sun work in this colour? I mean, it definitely works in this colour, doesn't it? But does it, you know, Helios, but does it work in that colour? Judgment. Can't see anything change there. The World. So we've decided to go with a fuller figure for the World. We haven't got the 4 fixed signs that we have on this one. So yeah, completely different. It's above the world. Whereas this seems more of the world, and you know, that wreath, which we're not getting on the Lunar edition. The Well. These are the extra cards, by the by. mat included. I love the fact that they've got a pendulum there, divining, and the artist, so this is matte. Pretty much the same. The Mercury symbol on the ankle there. But yeah, pretty much the same, just more saturated. So those are the majors. I'm liking the different cards. I do like them very much. Okay, so let's see what's happening with the minors. So Matt has decided to start with the cups. There we go. So no change in the court cards in the cup suit. Tell a new deck, can't you? They'll stick together. This is my backup copy actually. I do have a working deck. This is my backup copy because of the gilt, really. I didn't want, you know, with constant use I was afraid the gilt might come off, and so I bought a backup copy. That's a little bit different on the 4. Hair colour has changed. The tunic colour has changed. Skin tone changed on the 5, but that's probably all, I think. Okay, so we've ousted our little boy here and brought in this one here. But apart from that, it's the same. Wonder where he went. He got off to play with somebody else. Okay. Yeah, it's the same. Skin tone's changed, and the shawl colour. Okay, this one's changed. Okay, so non-binary couple and a baby. We have a baby here, but it seems to be a lot younger than this baby here, who wants to like explore the world. Ready to explore, this one. This one's still in swaddling. But yeah. So there's a difference. Okay, so that is cup suit. So where do we go next? Pentacles. So it seems most of the changes so far are in the major arcana. Just changing the colour of the shawl there. It's probably just aesthetic, you know, some of these colour changes, you know, to go in with that purple theme. Oh, this is different. So we've got a different knight. So this time we have female presenting knight. Still the same armour. Yeah, everything else seems to be the same. Just a little darker there. I love this swirly hair. Ace. Two. Just a little colour change here on the middle figure, but that's it. Sad. Skin tone's changed just on the main figure there. Tunic colour. Yeah, I think these tunic colour changes are more to do with the colour palette of the deck. Not that I'm an artist, but That's what occurred to me anyway. We've changed the colour of the hair again. Skin tone colour change. And no change in the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, on to the suit of wands. So our king hasn't changed. Queen. Actually, the cat looks more saturated on this one for a change, although the rest of it's more saturated on the lunar edition. Tunic change colour. Ace. Skin tone changed. Skin tone and tunic changed on the 3. And we've kept that motif on the 4 of Wands, which is on the edge of the box of the Ethereal Visions. Couple of skin tone changes in this one. Tunic colour just changed. Again, tunic colour's changed. Clouds look more threatening, don't they, on that one? Oh, that's different. So instead of having the 8 wands flying through the air, the message is actually coming on horseback, and the message there is in the hand. Looks like a wand, but yeah, that's more in line with a fast message coming in, isn't it? Or a fast opportunity. Just a change in the tunic colour there. A little bit warmer toned skin. And then the 10. Yeah, it's pretty pinky, almost verging on orange there. It was a very strange colour. Okay, so that's our wands. And then finally, let's have a look at the sword suit. It's a very definite change for the King of Swords. Different culture, which is nice to see. And definitely holding the sword in a different position. We've lost the bird, but gained a cauldron. Queen is different as well. We've still got the cauldron that we had in the king there. And the queen and the king are holding the swords quite similarly. Both have a bird. A knight. And our page. Again, a tunic colour change. Onto the aces. Purple. 3. 4. That's better. That is, I get this, right, I really get this image. It's in line with the meaning of the 4 of Swords and rest and recuperation, because it's almost like they've almost left us, you know, they've gone so deep into this phase that they're almost disappearing. And I like the way that was depicted in the original deck, which we don't get in this one. But yeah, hope I'm articulating that. It's just how I feel about that card. Look at these clouds, work better, don't they, in the Ethereal Lunar edition. A lot more menacing, especially in the sword suit. Just changing the tunic colour and hair. Again, the tunic colour. Just more saturated. I love this card. It really speaks to me of the Nine of Swords energy, you know, the nightmares and those things that haunt us in the middle of the night. I like this version, this darker version. 10, tunic colours changed again. So yeah, that's the differences between the two decks. What do you think? It's enough, I think, of a change to warrant buying this edition. That's my opinion anyway. I like the changes in the cards, but I also like the originals. I do like my original deck. And I think maybe because I've had it so long and I'm used to it. I like the fact that it's more saturated in this one. Those saturated colours are really good. I likes that. So how do they go alongside the oracle? Yeah, this oracle's probably not in order. Let's just put them together there. In fact, to make it a little bit more even. The architect. So the colour here goes very well with the original ethereal, which is probably, you know, intentional. The gold tones. But we've still got a lovely Art Nouveau style, so, you know, it's still cohesive, I think. The borders seem to go more along with that one. I think they could work with both. I mean, the colour palette on this one works really well with this one, doesn't it? So I think much for muchness, really. Tiger, that's one with the missing entry in the guidebook. Yeah, I think actually they'd work with both because there's a lot of colour in here that's echoed in this one, but then the borders on the outside of this one echo that one, so I think they could work really well. I'll just do a quick flip through whilst I'm here of this deck because there isn't that many cards in there. So we'll just walk you through this one just as a little extra. And I'll read one of the entries from the guidebook. So here we go with the architect, and we've got very much an architectural feel there as well. This reminds me of Crowley. And look at that there. You see it? It's clever, isn't it? Balance. Holding the universe there. The spring, the night. That would really work with this lunar edition, wouldn't it? I mean, just look at those two together. Yeah. The light, the gate. Portal, the prophet, the serpent, death mother, Memory. Rabbit and fox. The shadow lifting the veil. The moon cycles there. Very high priestess. The seer, also very high priestess. The scales, justice. The horn. The gift. Lunar moth. That's me. The crone. These gold accents there. Beautiful. Holding the dreadlocks. The silence. Guardian. White buffalo. The fish. Ah, the elephant. White owl. The sulky octopus. Harpy eagle. The fawn. The tiger. Got a palomino horse. Sea turtle. And a sun bear. So this is beautiful cardstock. That tiger keeps wanting to come out. Okay, I'll read that then. Tigers are some of the most recognisable cats from over the world. They are territorial, mostly solitary, but social when they go hunting. Cultures over the world fear their ferocity and view tigers as a formidable force. Many people around the globe call upon tiger energy to overcome obstacles and reclaim personal power. With their dwindling habitats, they have adapted to the constant changes humanity places upon them. Call upon tiger when you are dealing with adverse situations that need your assistance. Show your strength and don't back down until you know when things are in your favour. And the meanings are overcome adversity through personal power, have a strong will to push through bad times. And then I want to have a little look at the architect with you. So the architect, say. The architect is a mysterious figure. Their eyes appear wide open, yet blurred by the state of flow. They honour the creative state, which holds the key to unlock the plan made inside their mind. When the architect begins a new idea, they close their eye and give in to the creation within. When they have the item fully formed in their mind's eye, they can work their magic to make it a reality. The horns on their head direct the power required to make magic happen. Their hands are relaxed, releasing the energy of the architect's design. The Masonic eye appears within the space between their hands. This reminds the architect of their ability to manifest their divine will. A butterfly hovers near the architect's mouth, bringing new creations and designs to their capabilities. And their meanings: create your own life, use your mental powers to manifest desires. So very much a magician energy there. Okay, so that was a bit of a longer video than I was planning. But yeah, why not look at all Matt's decks, because they are absolutely, truly gorgeous. So that's the Dreamscape Oracle deck. The Ethereal Visions, its tiny, tiny guidebook, Illuminated Tarot deck, and then the newest to my collection, the Ethereal Visions Lunar Edition. Put it back in the box for now. And I think they're all beautiful. But then, as I said, I love Art Nouveau, so I'm going to think they're beautiful, aren't I? If this is your art style, you'll love this deck. You'll have all three decks. How would you choose between them? I really don't know. But they've got enough of a difference between the two decks. Some of the images, you know, being changed. that I think you could get a completely different reading from this one than you would from this one. So that's something to experiment with, isn't it? So anyway, thank you so much for watching my video, and until the next time, bye friends, bye.